Hi, everybody. Hope you are having a good day and hope you are enjoying on this Monday some decent weather with highs around 80, 82, 83 in the Portland metro area. I'm actually on vacation, so you won't see me on KGW TV this week. I'm vacationing over in Sun Valley, Idaho, with family, but I want to keep you updated. I want to keep myself updated as well on this potential hot weather coming. So, the story on this Monday is that an extreme heat wave with 100-degree plus temperatures for at least back-to-back days, I think is looking increasingly likely. So my header, Portland weather, 100-degree heat likely. This is an upper air temperature map at 5,000 feet in the atmosphere for this coming Saturday, July 6th. And the numbers, I've talked about this before, the numbers you're seeing here are in degrees Celsius at 5,000 feet. So anything that's plus 30 or higher, which is basically all of Nevada, a good chunk of inland California, up into southeastern Oregon, are all temperatures that have a good chance to be as high as 110 degrees or better, certainly extreme heat. Notice Portland plus 23 and down in the South Willamette Valley plus 24. These are temperatures that could reach 100 degrees or hotter. And notice that the warmth of the air mass does extend off of the Oregon coast. So this has been showing up for a good week at this point, and all of the models are showing it. The only question is how hot, how many days, and when does it end? So this is what I'm going to be getting into. Quick shout out to my sponsor, the Momentous Wealth Podcast, Todd Pisarczyk's investing team, putting these informational videos of a number of investing topics together. You can listen on Apple Podcasts and also on Spotify. So thank you, Todd, for all of that. Okay, the National Weather Service starting to ramp up their posting on this potential heat advisory. This is out of Portland's office. This is what they're doing here is the Weather Service started a couple years ago of really getting into the percentage game, not just with rain chances, but also temperatures. So this is Friday, upcoming July 5th. And the point of this is they're saying a 43% chance of hitting 100 degrees or better from Portland all the way down Salem, a 51% chance, Eugene, a 45% chance, a 63% chance down in Southern Oregon, even chances showing up in Bend and Madras, Hermiston, and Tri-Cities. Now, judging what I'm looking at right now, I would say this Friday, we're either going to be 98 or we're going to be above 100 degrees. They also are putting out percentage chances for hitting 100-degree temperatures on Saturday as well. So here's a look at my 7-day. So we're on track to be 82, maybe a little bit warmer this afternoon. We're on track after some early clouds to be mostly sunny and about 80 again tomorrow. Wednesday, I've actually lowered us to 83. So pretty comfortable weather through Wednesday. And then July 4th, Thursday, is that big spike in temperature all the way up absolutely into the 90s and maybe 95. I think we have a chance to be 103 Friday, 105 Saturday, and still 100 or 101 degrees on Sunday, and still well up into the 90s on Monday. So that right there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-day heat wave with extreme 100-degree temperatures, perhaps 3 days in a row. So let's get back to the weather maps, and then I'll come back to my 7-day. So this is the air mass temperature map with the American GFS model. And by the way, the American model and the European model are kind of right there. I mean, there's little tweaks on each day, but basically they're right there. So here we are this afternoon. We're in the blue and the white. That's kind of normal air, light northwesterly flow. We're hitting 80, but it's pretty comfortable. We're going to do it again tomorrow. Here's Tuesday afternoon. We're hitting 80, probably. Some of the modeling actually goes cooler tomorrow. But you can see the warm weather growing down in California and the hot weather starting to build offshore. And then we take it into Wednesday. So Wednesday is the day that the warm air is starting to really build, but it's still basically just offshore and down to our south. See this brick color? It's really hot weather. So fingers crossed, we've got comfortable weather through Wednesday. Now watch the big jump. This is July 4th. Look how this hot weather, this is kind of what I call the brick red, kind of a brown color actually, starts to push into Western Oregon. So here is the absolutely 90 or better. The heat wave is beginning. And if you look at the weather models, see how this is all potential 100-degree heat inland. So really, if what I'm looking at today is correct, we have an excellent chance of being 100 degrees on Friday. And then if you go into Saturday, right now, what I'm looking at, Saturday has the best chance to be the pinnacle of heat. And maybe that's 105 degrees. Maybe that's, I mean, I think we have a possibility to be 105, 106. We'll see. See how this air mass is absolutely over a good chunk of Oregon, up into Washington, down into California. The surface flow patterns on Saturday, well, on Friday, the surface flow is north-northeast. There could be temperatures nearing 90 along the Oregon coast. Saturday, right now, I think it's too early to tell if westerlies are going to kick in along the coast or not. If they don't, it's going to be really hot along the coast. You can see the batch of air itself is right over you folks at the beach. But when you get into these light wind flow patterns and you really get hot inland, that tends to ignite a westerly flow along the beaches. And sometimes Portland can be 100, the beach can be 90 at noon, and then westerlies kick in, and all of a sudden the beach cools down to 77. So I think that's still a little too early to tell. But let's go into Sunday. Here's Sunday at 5 p.m. Look, we're still in this potential 100-degree heat. Looking at these brown colors of this air mass. I mean, this is really setting up to be almost centered over the Willamette Valley in Southwest Washington. Here we are Monday. Now, the center of the heat, follow my mouse, is now over into Central Oregon. We're absolutely still up into the 90s. Good grief. Let's go into Tuesday. This is Tuesday, July 9th, Tuesday of next week. 100-degree temperatures, Eastern Oregon. Could it still be 90 in the Willamette Valley? If you just look at this map, you come up with the answer yes. And then if you go into Wednesday, July 10th, we're still really warm. Good grief, where's the cooling? Here's Friday, July 12th. You've got cooling, it's showing up offshore, and we're certainly out of the extreme heat here on the west side, but there's still 100-degree temperatures potentially out in far eastern Oregon and over into Idaho. So let me back this up. So that is, I think, 80s on Friday, July 12th. Here's Thursday. This is Thursday, maybe still near 90. This is a big push of really hot weather. Let me show you. This is the European model. We'll switch models, and this is the 500 millibar steering flow. But I'm really interested in the pressure heights. So this is Tuesday. This is tomorrow. 597 millibar high offshore. That's the center of the heat, and that is super hot weather. All right. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to stop this on Thursday, July 4th. Here's a 597 high. Here's the axis of it, just starting to nudge inland, okay? I think absolutely 90 or better. And then Friday, the first day that we could hit 100 degrees. Look at the hot air right over Western Oregon and Washington, a 597 high. Absolute heat wave maker, no questions. Here's Saturday, what I think has the potential to be the hottest. And look at this. We do not see this very often. See this 600 number? That is a 600 millibar high, basically centered over Reno, up into the Klamath Falls area, and then the ridge axis all the way up through the Willamette Valley, Seattle, and into BC. So Saturday, plus 94. You could make the case the Saturday could be as hot as 108 degrees. Remember the record in Portland was 107 for the longest time? To me, the hottest temperature could be Saturday is 108. So let's back off of that by 5. You're still 103, maybe 104, 105. Now, I'm saying Saturday has the potential to be the hottest of the days. Here's Sunday. 597 high, the center of the heat a little bit more off to the east. Good grief. And then here we are all the way into Tuesday of next week. Now, the hot weather is over here in Idaho and Montana, the hottest weather. We're clearly on the backside, but still pretty warm. Definitely a question of how many days getting into next week we could potentially be in the 90s. So here are the temperature map at, I think this was actually back up at, well, let me refresh it here. Okay. These are 3 o'clock temperatures in our beautiful area. 86 down in Medford. Let's see what the weather service is going. July 4th, 105 Medford. 110 Friday, 111. Remember I showed you that plus 30 map? And I said these are 110 or better temps. Here you go, 110, 111. Wow, really, really hot. Let's bounce up into Bend, 81 right now. July 4th, 92. Nearing 100 on Friday, around 102 on Saturday, 100 on Sunday. Hottest temperature Saturday. It's going to be interesting to see what they show along the coast. Let's go Newport. They're going 70s. Again, I think it's too early along the coast to really get an idea of what's going on. Here's 80 on one on Saturday. I think these numbers could be hotter. Again, I think it's too early to really pinpoint the wind pattern. So we'll keep an eye on that. What about Seattle? July 4th, 80s, maybe nearing 90 on Saturday, nearing 90 on Sunday, 87 on Monday. Wow. Okay. And again, here's one more time, courtesy of Hazeltine Tire Pros, my 7-day that I just finished. Hoping for comfortable weather, no more. I've got 83 on Wednesday. Let's hope we don't go any more than 84, 85 on any of these days through Wednesday. July 4th, I just want you to realize absolutely into the 90s, maybe as warm as 95, but absolutely 90 or best as the heat wave begins. 103 Friday, 105 Saturday. Remember I said Saturday could be as hot as 106, 107, 108. It's expected to be the hottest of days. Still 100 degrees on Sunday. All right. I'll probably give you another video. Again, I'm on vacation over here in Idaho. Look for another video to come out probably, maybe tomorrow, but probably Wednesday, okay? For now, I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Subscribe. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching my videos. I'll talk to you soon.